Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Miss Patricia Ann. Okay, so I have a story time. So my story time, we have to have food. I got some chips and dip. And of course, I'm on a diet, so I have Diet Coke with lemon and lime. That helps my diet, right? We have to have food when we do our story time. So, my parents would not let me get a nose ring. I know, just for a fact, they would never let me get a nose ring. And I'm like, okay. So, I go to my bathroom, I take a regular earring, and I'm like, I'm gonna pierce my nose myself because I'm a hardcore badass. Well, I did. I take a piercing stud and I put it through my nose and, hold on. So, what I did was, I had my nose pierced here. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I still had this side pierced. It was this side out when I was 13, I pierced myself. I took a regular earring, and it was like a piercing stud earring. Maybe not. I think it was just regular. I just think it was a regular earring now I'm thinking about it. But I took it, and I put my finger up underneath my nose, and I pushed the earring down, and it just kept pushing and pushing. I didn't numb it. I didn't put ice. I didn't do anything. I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And finally it went through, and I heard it pop. I literally heard my nose like pop in the skin. And I'm sitting here like, oh God. So for some reason, I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm thinking, I'm sitting back, I'm like, God, I was so stupid. But I took and pulled that nose ring out, and when I pulled that nose ring out, blood started squirting, like literally all over my mirror. Blood was just going everywhere, all down my shirt. When I just pulled that out, and I'm like, oh my God, I started freaking out, like hardcore freaking out. And I didn't have nobody to talk to, because the girls that talked me in to get my nose pierced wasn't really my friends' friends. They just kind of like made fun of me, and I thought they was cool, so I wanted to hang out with them, so I didn't really talk to them outside of school. But anyway, there was absolutely the wrong crowd of people to hang out with, and yeah, but I pierced my nose myself. And then the fun part is I couldn't wear it at school, because you weren't allowed to have nose rings at school, and I couldn't wear it at home. Mom would freak out on me. My dad, I could get anything over on my dad. He wasn't really that observant. So, I'd walk around the house and I'd have it in my nose, but I'd always make sure I was talking to him this way. And, like, if he wanted to talk, I'd always move and be like, yeah, yeah. You know, I was cool. I was 13, so you know how that is. You want a chip? Would you like a chip? Here, take a chip. Go ahead. It's okay. I know you're on a diet, but come on, take it. Eat it. Take a bite. Well, not good. So, I was gonna pierce my nose by myself, and I mean, when we're 13, we absolutely think that we know everything. When I have kids, I'm going to hate when they are in their teens, because I feel like my 13 was my worst year of my life. It was bad. But 13, when you become a teenager, that was absolutely the worst for me. I mean, it was really bad my 13th. Well, my birthdays was really good, but that 13 just being 13. I don't know. It was like horrible. I don't know. I look back at it. I'm like, I was really stupid. I don't know. Then, when I was 13, that's when I'll actually do story times if anybody's even interested in hearing about these. The year I was 13 was the only year in my entire life I ever have got suspended, after school detention, and regular detention all in the same year. And that's the only time I ever got it. Ever in my entire life was I ever suspended from school was when I was 13. The only time I ever had after school detention was when I was 13. The only time that I ever had detention in school was 13. And believe it or not, it just wasn't one time. It was multiple times I was after school detention and detention. And it was just... I was a bad kid at 13. I was a really bad kid at 13. But then 14 I was okay. And 12 I was okay. At just 13 I was just horrible. It's like I was going through like a teenage life crisis. See, my dogs even agree. It was bad. 13, I had my first kiss. I went to my first football game at 13. Got my first F at 13. Skipped school for the first time at 13. I started smoking at 13. Yep. It was bad. Bad year. I got my first cell phone at 13. Wonder why my parents even gave me a cell phone if I was this horrible. I think I hid a lot from them. I tried beer for the first time at 13. Liquor the first time at 13. Keep in mind, I had to sneak and do all this. I was not allowed to do this. I grew up with parents that was really strict, and when I got caught, I was punished. Hardcore. It made me not want to do it no more. So, maybe that's why when I turned 14, I was a good kid, because I had already experienced everything at 13. I was like, ah, it ain't worth all that. I'm not doing all that again. So, I was like, whatever, I don't care. But if you was a bad kid at 13, comment below and let me know what you did at 13, and then we'll compare stories. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you eat chips and talk to yourself for 9 minutes. Thanks guys, make sure you follow my social media. Mwah.